You are welcome once again to Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. Today we want to go into another aspect of mathematics, and I remain your teacher, Kamaldeen Abiona.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
Alright, so we are looking at triangles, similar and congruent triangle. That's an area we want to look at today. Also an area of geometry. So similar triangles have the same shape but different sizes. So that is what we call similar triangle. Sometimes it could be maybe because you expanded something, you enlarge it, or you compress it. So that is what brings about similar triangles. Maybe that one is reduced, and the other one is enlarged. So we also have congruent triangles. Congruent triangles, they have the same shape and size, so they are equal in shape and size. So the student will be able to solve problems involving triangles, including finding missing sides and angles, triangles that are similar. All right. So properties of similar triangles: corresponding angles. All corresponding angles in similar triangles are equal. The corresponding angles. There will be a time to show that, but an example is the corresponding angles. Okay, so if you have this and this, if they are similar, one can be this and the other one is enlarged. Okay, so in this case, the angle here, this and this, if they are enlarged, they are equal. That is, all the angles are equal. So this is also equal to this, and this is equal to this. If they are what? If they are similar. So the corresponding angles are equal. Now, second one, the ratio of the corresponding sides in similar triangles are equal. Their ratio. The ratio are equal. So what do we mean by the ratio? For example, since this angle and this angle are corresponding here, this angle and this angle are corresponding. If I label this as A, B, C, and I label this as X, Y, Z. So in that case, we realize that the ratio of AB to XY is equal to the ratio of BC to XY to YZ. What am I trying to say? The ratio of AB, side AB, the ratio of side AB to side XY is equal to the ratio of BC to YZ. So that is why they said the ratio of the corresponding side in similar triangles are equal. Now we have what we call the scale factor. The scale factor is the ratio of the corresponding sides in similar triangles. So this is a scale factor. These that are equal is equal to K, which is known as the scale factor. And the area, the ratio of the areas of similar triangle is the square of the what? The scale factor. For example, now we want to compare the area of triangle ABC together with the area of triangle XYZ. Since we know the scale factor, which is this, and it is K. So we can say that the ratio of the areas, area of triangle ABC over the area of triangle XYZ will be equal to the square of the scale factor, k squared. All right, so that is what the meaning of this. So let's move. Similarity criteria. So what are the criteria? How do we know they are similar? There are some criteria. Once you know the criteria, you can conclude that they are similar. Now, if all the TV sides of one triangle are proportional to the TV sides of another triangle, so then the triangles are similar. And that is why we call it SSS. SSS, meaning the ratio, if I have a smaller triangle, for example, I have a bigger one, and I realize that the scale factor here, if this is A, B, C, this is A, this is X, Y, Z, and I pick this, I realize that A over X equals B over Y, which is also equals to what? C over Z. Once I can say that, then we say that what? The triangles are similar. Now, we can also have, if two sides of a triangle are proportional to two sides of another triangle, and the angles are equal. Now, for example, we are given this and this. This is the included angle. This is the included angle for X and Y too. So, if we are sure that A is proportional to X, C is proportional to Z, based on the what? The ratio, and we are sure that this is equals to this, then we can say that what? The two triangles are similar, and that is what we call SAS, similarity. And we have AA, similarity, if two angles of one triangle are equal to two angles of another triangle. Once two angles are equal, what does that mean? It means the third one too must be equal. So, and what that one is telling us, if just two angles are equal, the angle here and the angle here are equal, we also have another angle here and these are equal, then it means they are similar. So that is. So solving problems, we identify similar triangles, determine if two triangles are similar using the criteria, then you set up a proportion. Is that clear? So you write a proportion relating corresponding sides together, and that is writing them in ratio the way I've expressed it earlier, then solve for the unknown. You can use cross multiplication to solve for the unknown. Okay? So the properties again for congruent triangles. We have been told earlier, congruent triangle, it means both the sides, the shape are equal and the angles are equal. So all corresponding sides in congruent triangles are equal. They are equal. In this case, they are the same. I can have this A, B, C. I realize I have another one here. Okay, should be of the same size. X, Y, Z, where we realize that this and this are equal. This AC and XY are equal. Then BC and YZ are equal. So you can get that. The 1 is equal to this, 2 is equal to this, 3 is equal to this. So they are equal. So if they are equal, we have all the, so that is for congruent triangles. All corresponding sides are equal. This is equal to this, this is equal to this, this is equal to this. Also, all corresponding angles are equal. All the angles are equal. So it means the angle between 1 and 2 here, this angle will be equal to the angle between 1 and 2. The angle between Mark 2 and Mark 3 is this. It must be the same thing as the one here. The angle between Mark 3 and Mark 1 here must be the same thing as this. So that is what we mean by congruent. They are congruent, means they have the same angles and the same sides. Then we also know that what? The congruent triangle have the same area. They have the same area. This one is not in ratio. but they are the same. Then the perimeter of congruent triangle have the same perimeter too. All right. So let's move on. So in this case, the summary is that when we have SS congruence, if all the TV sides of one triangle are equal to the TV sides of another triangle, then the triangle are congruent. It's just a summary of what we have done before. Then at the same time, when we have SAS congruence, if two sides of the included angle, if the two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the triangle is congruent. We have done that. Then these two angles and the included side of one triangle are equal. So I think, yes, it is this that I need to emphasize. I think where it cut off the other time, AAS, not AA. And that is if you have two angles, you know, two angles are equal. If two angles and a non-included side of one triangle are equal to two angles and non-included. Okay, let me indicate that again for you. Okay, so what that one is telling us, if you have a triangle here, we have another triangle here. Two angles are equal, possibly this angle and this angle are equal. So to this, okay, let me write this. This and this are equal. Okay? So if two angles and a non-included side, you know, this is an included side. A non-included side, it could be this side and this side, are what? Of another triangle equal to two angles and a non-included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So this is a angle side, angle side. So something of this nature. So they are congruent. Okay, so let's take some questions. Okay, this is still the explanation. I think I've done this. Okay. Okay. So this is exercise question that I want to look at. Which statements are true? Which of the statements are true? It is saying angle A equals angle E, and angle AC, sorry, side AC is 6 centimeter. AC has been given as 6 centimeter. Okay, no, okay. AC is 6 centimeter, that is the value of X. And then CE over CA, CE over CA is equals to CB over CD. So they want us to say, is it 1 and 2 that are equal or what? Now let's pick it from this, from the basic knowledge that we have learned today. Look at this triangle. This angle this is from the knowledge of geometry. Yes, circle geometry or lines and angles. Yes, you can bring that here now. This angle here and this angle, they are X angle. They are vertically opposite. So they are equal. All right? They are equal. So you should take note of that. They have given us this as 40, this as 40. So it means the two angles are equal. So that's mark 2. And the third one, they did not give us anything about this. So they have given us 2. Two angles. Two angles and a non-included side. It means they are what? They are congruent. So let's see how they are congruent. Let's see how we can then observe that they are congruent. So in this case, it means C, we can say that C, mark 1, angle mark 2, D, and the other one without mark, E, is what? Is similar. It's similar. It depends. We can write is similar, similar to Mark 1, this is C, Mark 2, this is B, and Mark, the one without Mark, A. So we can say that triangle CDE is what is similar. Is similar to CBA. Is similar to CBA. So if that is the case, we can pick the relationship from there. It means CD ratio of CD to CB equals to ratio of this next two, DE to BA, which is equals to ratio of what? EC to AC. Okay, so let's look at that. So CE ratio, angle A equals to E, angle A equals to E, correct? Angle A is equals to E, yes. Since these two are the same, so this is correct. AC equals to 6. Let's see, we are going to look for that. That is X. Then CE, ratio of CE to CA. CE to CA. This is CE. The same thing as CE to CA. Yes. CE, this is the same thing as CE to CA. Yes. Is it the same thing as CB to CD? Is it the same thing as CB to CD? No, the inverse. You can see it has been inverted. So that is why this is not correct. It will have been correct if it is CB over CD. CB. So this is not CD over CB. So this is wrong. So let's now find the value of AC. All right, how do we do that? Based on this, which one do we know? We know CE. This is CE. CE is what? CE is 4. Okay, 4 divided by AC. Do we know AC? AC is X. Equals, which other thing do we know? Do we know DE? This is DE, 5. Good. Divided by DE divided by BA. What is BA? 7.5. Wow. So that is the relationship. You can see how I've been able to blend the relationship. The first thing is get which of the triangle are congruent in that order. And we have got that CDE is similar to CBA, which you have done. Then you begin to pick first and the second one, first and the second one, second and the third, second and the third, first and last, first and last. So let's cross multiply. If you cross multiply, we have 5x equals 7.5 times 4. And that is 30 equals to 5x. So x equals to 6. This is correct. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2 only. So the answer is C. 1 and 2 only is correct. So we have been able to look at that. Let's see. So this is the practice question. And the question is in the diagram below. AB is 12 centimeter. AE is 8 centimeter. AE is 8 centimeter. DC is what? 9 centimeter. DC 9 centimeter. If BD and DC, BD, this is BD is, okay, this is, no, okay, sorry about that. This is AB is parallel, yes, AB is parallel to DC, parallel to DC. So the question is find EC, find EC. So that is our practice question, and I want to give you just 60 seconds to quickly look at that. Okay, thank you. You are welcome back. I hope you got that right. Okay, so let's look at it together. Okay. Now, in the diagram, they have mentioned something here. AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. Do you remember that under circle, under lines and angles? Yes, lines and angles. When they are parallel, they form a Z or an F or yes, those are the two. So in this case, this is angle is equal to this angle. Yes, you remember that? And this angle here is equal to this angle here. And from X, our scissors, this angle here is equal to this angle. So in that case, you can pick it. It depends on the way you want to pick it. If you are starting from ABE, for example, if you want to start from ABE, it means you pick angle mark 2, angle mark 1, angle mark 3. Whichever one you want to pick it. Or you start from angle mark 1, which is B. So we can say that B mark 1 or BAE, BAE, triangle BAE. Remember that order, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3. BAE is what? Is congruent to, or is similar to, we start from 1, that is D, triangle D, C, and then E. Okay, so let's see how we want to get we are finding EC. From here we can say BA, side BA, ratio of BA to DC equals ratio of AE to CE, which is the same thing as ratio of EB to ED. Okay, so what are those things given? AB or BA is given. AE, this is AE. DC, and this EC or CE, that is what we are looking for. Good. Let's go on. Yes, so let's go, let's move. BA or AB is 12. So we can come here, let me come here, that is 12 divided by DC. What is DC? 9. Equals AE. What is AE? 8. Divided by CE or EC. That is what we are looking for. You can call it X. So you cross multiply. 12x equals 8 times 9. You don't need to multiply. Just divide both sides by 12. So x will be equals to 4 here is 2. 4 here 3, 3 here 1, 3 here 3, 2 times 3 is 6. So x equals 6 centimeter. So it means EC, length EC equals 6 centimeter. Wow, I hope you got that. Yes, that's very good. So that is about similar triangles, similar and congruent triangles. So I will advise you also look for more questions to solve so that you can be perfect there.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
In case there's any question, comment, you can make use of the link on the screen. Thank you very much.
Acing your WAEC and NECO examinations has been made easy by the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education with the Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates television program. Join seasoned teachers as they take you through these core subjects: mathematics, English language, physics, chemistry, and biology, targeting the exact syllabus of WAEC and NECO. Watch Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates on this station. Learners can also connect with Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates through these social media platforms to access more educational content and give their feedback. Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. Pass your examinations with flying colors.